electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. In Milwaukee, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence, even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the job.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go? Here's Mookie Betts.
The afternoon for the Dodgers. The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And that clips the inside corner. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is outside.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Righty delivers. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Into center and a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. Just missed. Peralta, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 1 out, base is empty. And they're at the knees. And the count 1-1. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Two outs, base is empty. Just missed. Next offering misses. And now 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez hitting on deck circle. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground near the fence. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And our pitcher in this game, Bobby Miller. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. That one well upstairs. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
And now it's William Contreras. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two outs. Ball one there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Willie Adames stands in. That misses. 1-0. And here it comes. Just missed. Contreras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right side. Pajes sizes this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move to the 2nd in Milwaukee. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Outside low. And now 2-0.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Chris Taylor now. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. And a good eye there. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. That's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
The 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Monasterio drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. you go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. Miller back to work. And that one clips the corner.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Lux on to first, and a quick out, number one.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And a foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. The 0-2. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 down.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Luis Rengifo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late swing, foul to the left. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Taylor under this one. Corrals it. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 1-1. And he gets tied up right there.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first, and Betts is set down.
The batter at the time. Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one missed. Ground ball right side. Rengifo. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is inside ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Kicks and deals. Gets the call. And the count is even, 2-2. That one to first, and that's just foul. Freeman on its second with 2 down. And the curveball struck him out. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Left-hand batter waits. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now, Andrew Monasterio. High in the air, out to right. Over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Just missed. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. Struck out looking his first time. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the right-hander deals. Line behind, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. And he's already singled in this game. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Kicks and fires. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. The Brewers trailing by 2 here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers 1. Third game of the division series. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Smith, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So, man aboard, Max Muncy at the dish. He popped out his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a pitch. And the slider just misses. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. A little bit low. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Adames. To kick the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Inside, just missed.
21.
Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12, Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Brewers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Here comes Chris Taylor.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
1 strike.
And he deals. That one ripped. Mitchell makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next is Boston, the right fielder.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Wiemer going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. And he takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And Mookie takes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the righty deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Turns and fires to Betts. Bat to right. Sizing this one up. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. Miller back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The line of the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pages pulls it down. 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Doubled his first time up. That one at triple digits. Next offering upstairs. Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit right field. Around first, heading for 2. The greatest second is offline.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Man on second, 2 down. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Runner at first. Sal Fraley getting ready to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Yelich off of first with 2 away. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The 1-1. Yelich goes. Pitch is low. Goes second and great jump. Sliced hard but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero getting ready to go. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. Right-hander kicks, deals. And ball 1.
1-2.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Casey Mize.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That clips a corner.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Falling behind 2-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Caught him looking for the game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Here's a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The 0-2. And that one missing low. Runner at second here, one gone. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, belted. Mitchell moving back. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and they get the out on Smith, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. Well, that was a good one right there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the side.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is William Contreras. The pitch. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 5-3. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. This one smoked out to left. And they get Adames for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch misses, ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
And delivers outside. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Lux throws to first in time.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And the batter now, Reese Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. outside low. 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Just off the outside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. And that's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Rengifo in the box again. Takes a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And strike 2.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers move closer with this blast. It's now 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Mize, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Adames should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Ball 1 to Taylor.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind to the pitch. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hard hit left side. Adames to throw to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains 5-3. We're We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Mitchell stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. And another ball. At the belt and fires.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. On the inside corner for a strike. Ball one there. Out there to center. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. That one misses, and that's ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Hudson also throwing. Swings through that one for strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just off the inside corner. And the count's even at 2. Slider misses outside. Sal Frelick up next. Kicks and deals. That one 95 to finish him off. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. New inning getting started. Here's Mookie now.
The shortstop, Mookie. Dead.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
No, that's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
The second baseman.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Man at first with one gone. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. In the air to left center. Mitchell sizes this one up. Mitchell makes the catch.
Now back, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Nope.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Lux off of first with 2 away. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 7-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Elvis Peguero takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell brings it in. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3.
Please, I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. Now don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks. I get direct deposit. Trying to trash talk. Before you throw dirt on my name, you...
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. JP Fire Eyes.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Sal Fraley up now for the Brewers.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Way outside, and that's ball 3. Payoff pitch. That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Contreras stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the right-hander deals. That's outside, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh. 3-1.
And that one fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
First and second, no outs. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Kicks and fires. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Throws to second for 1. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Brazier. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Weimer. Right through there for a strike. Frelick on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to third. Now a jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Righty to the plate. The punch out there. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That's inside.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 2-2. He goes down looking. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Brewers 3. Back here in Milwaukee, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez squeezes it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5.
So they're down to their final out. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This could end it. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 1 runner on base. For the Blues, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our total tickets at American Family Field this afternoon, 41,500. The Blues thank you for attending today's game. And remind you to please drive home safely.
Están diciendo, baby, saca esa paseada.